Well, good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Scott Manning coming to you live from Scott Manning, Utah. We're going to go right through it real quick, and I want to thank you guys for being with me here this morning. For the National League, here are the National League starters for tonight's All-Star Game. Starting tonight, batting first for the Chicago Cubs will be second baseman Javier Baez. Batting second in the lineup for the National League is Nolan Arenado, the Colorado Rockies' third baseman. Paul Goldschmidt will be batting third, and he plays for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He is the designated hitter for tonight. Batting fourth for the National League will be Freddie Freeman of the Atlanta Braves. He is the first baseman. Matt Kemp will be batting fifth as he plays for a member of the Los Angeles Dodgers. He plays left field. Batting sixth tonight for your Washington Nationals will be Bryce Harper, the center fielder. He will be batting sixth tonight. Batting seventh tonight for the batting seventh, he is a member of the Atlanta Braves. He is their right fielder. It is Nick Markakis. Batting eighth tonight will be Brandon Crawford, the shortstop for the San Francisco Giants. And batting ninth will be Wilson Contreras, the catcher for the Chicago Cubs. And the starting pitcher for the National League tonight will be Max Scherzer of the Washington Nationals. That is your National League starting lineup for tonight's All-Star Game. My best of luck to the National League, and we'll go from there. And now, here are your American League starters. Batting first for the American League will be Mookie Betts, right fielder for the Boston Red Sox. Batting second will be Jose Altuve, the second baseman for the Houston Astros. Batting third for the American League tonight will be Mike Trout, the right fielder for the Los Angeles Angels. Batting fourth for the American League will be designated hitter J.D. Martinez of the Boston Red Sox. Batting fifth tonight for your Cleveland Indians, Jose Ramirez, the third baseman for the Indians. And batting sixth will be Aaron Judge, left fielder for the New York Yankees. Batting seventh tonight will be Manny Machado, the shortstop for the Baltimore Orioles. Batting eighth for the American League will be Chicago White Sox first baseman Jose Abreu. And batting ninth will be the catcher for the Kansas City Royals, Salvador Perez. And the starting pitcher for tonight's All-Star Game for the American League will be Chris Sale of the Boston Red Sox. Those are your starters, and those are your starting pitchers for tonight's All-Star Game. I'm looking down the lineup, and I got to tell you, I am very impressed with the lineup that the National League and the American League have given. Javier Baez batting first for the Cubs. He's had a great season. Nolan Arenado, third baseman of the Colorado Rockies. I was wrong about him. It's because of him the Rockies are only 3 games back in the National League West, and that's why we got a 4-team race right now. I'll address that a little bit more tomorrow. Paul Goldschmidt, he's had a great season for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's a great player, and he's a wonderful guy. Freddie Freeman, what a season he's had for the Atlanta Braves. The Braves are in a fight for the Philadelphia Phillies in the National League East for first place in the division. And that kind of surprises me a little bit. Matt Kemp of the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are only a half game back right now. The Diamondbacks is right now the All-Star break. Look out second half because Arizona and LA will be fighting for the division. And you better not count the Giants and the Rockies out either. I will address that a little bit more tomorrow night on my Facebook show. Now, the one player that had a good season, but he's been a disappointment. The team's been a disappointment. It's Bryce Harper. Harper's had a pretty good season so far. The Nationals are 2 games below 500 in the National League East. What can they do? They got to pick it up and need a miracle. Nick Markakis, what can you say about him? He's had a great season so far himself. He's one of the reasons why the Braves are in contention for the National League East right now. Brandon Crawford, shortstop for the San Francisco Giants. He has been very impressive. The Giants were once down and out. All of a sudden, they find themselves in the middle of a 4-team race to the National League West. And Wilson Contreras, what can you say? The Chicago Cubs are back in first place in the National League Central, and they've earned it. Now, Max Scherzer The starting pitcher for the Nationals has had a pretty good season. It's just everybody else for the Nationals has had a bad season so far. Now I look at the American League starters. Mookie Betts of the Boston Red Sox. He's one of the reasons why the Red Sox have the best record in baseball right now. Jose Altuve of the Houston Astros. He's had a great season, and he's one of the reasons why the Astros are in first place in the American League West. Mike Trout of the Los Angeles Angels. He's had a great season, but it's just the Angels have been bad. JD Martinez. Another one of the reasons why the Red Sox have the best record in baseball right now. Jose Ramirez of the Cleveland Indians. He's had a kind of an iffy season. The only thing that's saving the Indians right now is the fact that everybody else in the American League Central is below 500, and the American League Central is a joke. Aaron Judge, left fielder for the New York Yankees. He's had a good season, don't get me wrong. He's had some struggles. But, I'm going to be honest with you. Look out for Aaron Judge going into the second half. Manny Machado of the Baltimore Orioles. Machado's had a fantastic season. It's just the Orioles are ready to implode. So, as far as Machado goes, don't be surprised if we're mentioning his name at the trade deadline here in a couple weeks. Keep an eye on him, because he'll be going somewhere else because Baltimore's ready to deal. Jose Abreu of the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox have been pathetic. I don't know how in the world he got a start. Same thing for Salvador Perez. The Royals have been playing bad. Or they've been playing like a nightmare. I don't know how he got the start. Chris Sale of the Boston Red Sox. He's getting the start for the American League tonight. He's their American League starting pitcher. I am the one that has always said, if it comes down to the Yankees and the Red Sox for the AL East in the final weekend of the season at Fenway, I will want Chris Sale facing Luis Severino any day of the week. And if Red Sox manager Alex Cora is listening, that's what he needs to do. If it comes down to a situation. Now, I grant you, the Yankees have a 3.5, 4 game lead over the Red Sox have a 3.5, 4 game lead over the Yankees right now. That's not insurmountable. I've seen the Yankees come back down 14 back in 1978. They came back and won it. So anything can happen. I know it's the All-Star Game, and I know we're supposed to have fun, but come Wednesday morning, I'm going to get you guys ready for the second half of the season, or maybe even Thursday morning. And I'm going to be honest with you. The first half's been crazy. What will the second half bring? We're coming out of the All-Star break. You better look out, because the divisions are so close. Anything can happen down the stretch, and it usually does. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. I want to thank you guys for taking the time with me here this morning. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Scott Manning. Nothing fancy schmancy, just my name. Look for this pretty face and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you will see all the sports videos I have done so far. I want to thank you guys for taking the time with me this morning. You guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you.